Topic: Introduction to Business Analytics, BA. What does introduction mean here? It means the starting idea or basic understanding of what business analytics is all about, what it does, why it is used, who uses it, and how it helps in making smart decisions in business. Simple explanation with emojis. 1. What is Business Analytics, BA? Business Analytics, BA, is the process of looking at data to understand what is happening in the business and to make better decisions. It uses statistics, mathematical models, tools, and techniques. These help in predicting the future, improving performance, and solving problems in business. BA helps business intelligence. Business analytics supports business intelligence, which means understanding your business through data tracking and analysis. Example: in a bank, a BA tool might show which branch gives more home loans, helping managers decide where to run new promotions. 3. Why do companies use business analytics? Companies that want to make data-driven decisions, not based on guesses, use BA. Example: a bank uses BA to check how many customers use mobile banking, then decides to invest more in digital platforms. 4. What do business analysts do? They assist managers, create reports, use data tools to give insights. They often act as helpers to decision makers, giving them data-backed suggestions. Half 5. Where did BA come from? BA is linked to industrial engineering, statistics, operations research. These areas gave rise to the methods BA uses today. 6. Definition of business analytics, easy version. Business analytics is the study of data using statistics, optimization, and prediction models, and then sharing results with others to help make better decisions. So basically, it's about study, analyze, predict, communicate. 7. BA uses big data too. Since businesses deal with huge amounts of data, called big data, BA is very helpful in sorting, analyzing, and making sense of it. Example: a bank with millions of customers uses BA to find out which type of customer is most likely to take a loan. 8. Managers use BA every day. A manager's job involves planning, decision-making, motivating employees. Business analytics supports all these activities with data-based insights. 9. Human plus machine equals better decisions. BA can be used by humans to make decisions, or automatically by systems, like fraud detection systems in banks. Example: when a bank system blocks a suspicious transaction, that's BA working automatically. 2 areas of business analytics. Let's divide BA into 2 types. Type 1, basic business intelligence. This looks at past data performance. Example: a bank checks how many credit cards were sold in last 6 months to see if targets were met. Type 2, advanced statistical analysis. This does predictive analysis and other complex methods. Predictive analytics equals using old data to predict future. Cluster analysis equals grouping customers by behavior. Example: a bank wants to offer a premium credit card. BA finds out which group of customers spends the most and targets them. Summary time. Key takeaways with emojis. BA equals using data to make smart business decisions. It helps in planning, predicting, and improving business. Managers and analysts use BA to guide the business. It uses tools from statistics and operations. Works with big data to find hidden insights. Has 2 parts: basic BI, past, and advanced analysis, future. How this helps you in real life. For Bank PO MBA interviews, you can confidently explain how banks use business analytics for better decisions like giving loans, controlling fraud, customer targeting, etc. In GDs or interviews, say, banks use business analytics to track customer behavior and improve services. This helps in taking smarter decisions faster. For internships, jobs, future role as manager, BA will help you in analyzing reports, predicting trends, and making data-based decisions. It builds a problem-solving mindset, which is key in roles like probationary officer, assistant manager, or even higher roles in banking or corporate. Whenever you're ready. Awesome! Let's now understand the next concept. 1.1.2 Evolution of Business Analytics. What does evolution mean here? Evolution means how something changes and improves over time. So here we are learning how business analytics, BA, has grown step by step from old techniques to modern high-tech tools. Simple and full emoji explanation. 1. Business analytics has a long history. Business analytics is not new. It started a long time ago. It began during World War II, when operations research was used to help in military decision-making. Operations research equals using maths and logic to solve problems. 2. From military to business. After the war ended, companies started using these military methods to solve business problems, make better decisions, improve efficiency. So, operations research slowly became management science. From management science to business intelligence. As economies grew and business competition increased, new technologies entered: computers, software, data storage systems. This led to business intelligence, BI, where companies used data to make smart decisions. Example: a bank used early BI tools to see which ATMs had more transactions and plan cash supply accordingly. 4. The role of technologies in evolution. From 1990s to 2015, new tech came in and changed BA completely. Let's understand it in 4 phases. Phase 1, get the data, 1990s. Companies focused on collecting data using data warehousing, web, dashboards, OLAP, online analytical processing, ETL tools, extract, transform, load. Example, banks started storing customer data digitally to check transactions, balances, etc. Phase 2, use the data. 2000s, now businesses wanted to use this data to take action. They started business intelligence tools, BI, web services, mobile BI, business info on phone, operational BI, data cleansing tools. Example, a bank manager could now view branch performance reports on his laptop or mobile. Phase 3, improve the business, 2010. Now focus shifted to performance and prediction, cloud computing, predictive analytics, text analytics, e.g. customer reviews, performance management dashboards, cloud BI, business info stored on internet. Example, banks used cloud-based tools to predict which customer may leave their service. Hasha. Phase 4, drive the business, 2015 onwards. BA became very powerful, helping to directly lead business decisions. Big data, tools like Hadoop and Hive, AI and machine learning, real-time data monitoring. Example, banks now use AI tools to approve loans in seconds based on your digital data. Summary time. Key points to remember. BA started from military use, operations research in WD2. Then it became management science and later business intelligence, BI. With tech like cloud, mobile AI, big data, BA has become very powerful. It helps in getting, using, improving, and driving business using data. Ask how this helps you in real life. In interviews, GD, MBA exams. Interviewer, how has business analytics evolved? You. It started as operations research in WW2, became management science, then business intelligence. With big data and AI, it now helps businesses like banks make decisions instantly. This shows you understand both the history and practical use. Full marks. In bank PO role, as a manager. As a future bank PO or manager, you'll use real-time dashboards for decision-making, track loan approvals, ATM usage, customer patterns using BA tools, understand predictive systems like fraud detection, credit scoring. Understanding this evolution helps you adapt to new banking technologies fast. You're doing an excellent job. So 1.1.3, need of business analytics. What does need mean here? Need simply means why business analytics is important, or in easy words, why do businesses want or use it? Simple and emoji-filled explanation. Hair. 1. Helps in making strong business decisions. Business analytics is like a super tool that helps companies take better and smarter decisions. It improves the functioning of the whole business. Helps in increasing profits, market share, and returns to shareholders. Example: a bank uses analytics to decide where to open new branches. Based on customer location data, this helps grow business smartly. Haverstar 2 makes data easy to understand. We deal with two types of data. Primary data, collected directly, like customer feedback forms. Secondary data, already available, like reports, records, internet sources. Business analytics helps to understand both types of data easily, improve the working of different departments, like marketing, finance, HR. Example: a bank's HR department uses analytics to check employee performance reports to decide promotions or training needs. 3. Gives a competitive edge in the market. In today's business world, everyone is competing. Business analytics helps companies to stay ahead of competitors, use data smartly with models and tools, make better strategies than others. Example: 2 banks offer home loans. One bank uses BA to offer customized loan offers based on customer income, while the other gives the same plan to all. The first bank gets more customers. 4. Helps extract meaningful information from data. Businesses collect a lot of raw data, but raw data is like uncooked food. It needs processing. Business analytics helps. Convert raw data. Useful insights. Pick only what is important and helpful for decision making. Example: a manager in SBI looks at thousands of customer transactions and finds that most customers prefer UPI payments. He then increases focus on digital banking. Key points to remember: BA helps in strong decision making. It makes data easy to understand, both primary and secondary. It provides a competitive advantage over others. It helps extract useful information from huge data. How this helps you in real life? In MBA exams, interviews, group discussions. Interviewer: why do companies use business analytics? You: to take smarter decisions, understand data better, beat competition, and extract useful insights from raw data. This shows you are clear, practical, and job-ready. In bank PO role: as a manager, as a future bank officer or manager, you'll decide loan policies based on customer trends, use BA to monitor branch performance, make fast decisions with real-time data, suggest better investment options to clients based on analytics. You're learning like a pro officer already. Send the next concept whenever you're ready. You're doing amazing by going step by step. Let's now learn another important concept. 1.1.4 Challenges of Business Analytics. What does challenges mean here? Challenges means the problems or difficulties that companies face when they try to use business analytics, BA. Just like installing a new app may face issues like no space, slow internet, or user confusion. Similarly, businesses also face some hurdles when using BA. Full explanation in simple words: emojis. 1. Lack of technical skills in employees. Many employees don't know how to use BA tools or understand complex data. Without proper knowledge, they can't use the analytics systems effectively. This slows down the whole process of getting insights. Example: a branch manager in a bank may not know how to read dashboards or predictive charts, so he can't use data smartly to increase loan sales. 2. Resistance from staff. Not ready to accept BA. People usually don't like change. Employees may feel scared or confused by new systems. Some may think BA will replace their jobs. Example: a clerk in a bank might resist BA software, thinking it will make his manual reports unnecessary. 3. Data security issues. When a lot of company data is stored digitally, there is always a risk of hacking or data leaks. Protecting this data is a big challenge. Example: if customer data in a bank gets leaked, it can cause trust issues and legal problems. 4. Data integrity problems. Correctness and cleanliness. Sometimes the data is incomplete, wrong, or duplicated. Wrong data, wrong decisions. Example: if a bank's database shows one customer has 2 accounts when he has only one, decisions made on this will be faulty. 5. Delay in giving the right info at right time. Analytics must give quick and accurate info. If it's slow, decisions get delayed and opportunities are missed. If loan approval data reaches the manager late, the customer may go to another bank. 6. Can't solve very complex issues. BA tools can struggle with problems that are too complicated or involve too many factors. Not all tools are perfect. Example: predicting customer loan default during an economic crisis is very complex. BA might not be fully reliable in such cases. 7. Cost of setting up. Business analytics. Setting up BA tools, training, and tech support needs big investment. Not all companies can afford it easily. Example: a small cooperative bank might find it hard to buy costly analytics software and hire data experts. 8. Time taken by staff for BA implementation. Staff need to spend time to learn and use BA, which can affect their daily work. It's like adding more load on them in the beginning. Example: while learning the new BA tool, bank staff may delay customer service for a few days. 9. No proper strategy or plan. If the company doesn't have a clear roadmap, the BA project fails. There must be goals, training, and step-by-step plans. Example: a bank installs a dashboard system, but doesn't train staff or define goals. Nobody uses it properly. Summary: what to remember for exams. Challenges of business analytics. 1. Lack of skilled staff. 2. Staff not accepting change. 3. Data security risks. 4. Wrong or messy data. 5. Delays in info. 6. Can't handle tough problems. 7. High costs. 8. Staff time required. 9. No proper plan. 9. Real life and interview benefits. In bank PO or manager role, as a future bank officer assistant manager, you might face staff refusing to use digital tools, data errors in customer records, delays in getting reports for decisions, tight budget for tech improvements. You will use this knowledge to support staff with training, help create clear BA strategies, suggest cost-effective tools, ensure data quality and privacy. In interview group discussion. Q. What are the challenges companies face in using business analytics? You can say, the main issues are lack of skills, staff resistance, high cost, data problems, and delay in info. A manager must create a clear strategy and support team training to overcome these. That's an impressive answer to make you stand out. You're building a strong base like a future banking leader. Ready for the next concept? Module 1, Introduction to Business Analytics. 1.1.5 Scope of Business Analytics. Understand the word scope. Let's first understand scope. Scope means how widely something can be used or applied. In simple words, where all business analytics can help in the business world. Heading: Scope of Business Analytics. Business analytics is not just about working with numbers. It's about making smart decisions, using data. There are 3 main types of analytics used in business analytics. Descriptive analytics. Understanding the past and present. This helps in knowing what has happened till now. It studies past performance and the current situation. Example: if a bank like SBI wants to check how many people opened savings accounts last year, they use descriptive analytics. Key idea: let me understand what happened. Predictive analytics. Guessing the future. This uses past data to predict what could happen next. Example: ICICI Bank checks past customer data and predicts who might take a home loan in the next 6 months. Key idea: let me guess what will happen. 3. Prescriptive analytics. Best action to take. This tells you what decision to make using smart models and tools. Example: a departmental store uses prescriptive analytics to decide the best price for its summer collection using past pricing and sales data. Key idea: tell me what I should do. Areas where business analytics is used. Now let's see where all business analytics helps in the real business world. 1. Know your customers. Companies use data to understand their customers better. Example, HDFC Bank uses analytics to find out which customer prefers online banking and who likes branch visits. This helps them serve better. Retail example, Big Bazaar shares customer data with product brands. Like most buyers of this soap are women aged 30 to 40. Why important? Helps in giving better offers, improving loyalty, and increasing profits. 2. Manage online reputation. Companies track what people say on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, etc. to improve their image. Example, if customers complain about late service on Twitter, SBI uses analytics to fix the issue quickly. Why important? Saves brand image before it gets worse. And 3. Improve operational efficiency. Business analytics helps daily operations to run better. Example, Amazon uses predictive analytics to keep the right stock in each warehouse. Bank examples, a bank can forecast the number of customers expected tomorrow, so they manage staff and services better. Why important? Better decisions, less cost, more profit. 4. Financial management. Help CFOs to manage money properly and track performance in real time. Example, an NBFC, like Bajaj Finance, can monitor which branch gives better profit and which one is wasting money. Why important? Real-time financial decisions equals stronger control. 5. Detect waste, fraud, abuse. Analytics helps in detecting frauds before they happen. Example, banking. If someone suddenly uses their SBI credit card in another country, fraud analytics will send an alert. Insurance example. If someone buys medicine far from their home, it may be a fraud sign. Why important? Protects company from big losses. 6. Risk management. Helps in managing business risks, like cyber attacks, project delays, etc. Example, if interest rates may go up, RBI or banks can use predictive analytics to plan investment decisions. Why important? Risk-aware planning equals safe future. 7. Use in education. Even schools and universities use analytics now. Example, colleges check test results to find which subject students are weak in and help them better. Example in online courses. If most students choose wrong answer B, analytics helps teacher know the concept is not clear. Why important? Improves student success rate. Type of analytics. Meaning helps in descriptive. What happened? Review past. Predictive. What will happen? Forecast future. Prescriptive. What to do? Best decision. How will this help you in real life? In SBI PO interviews, you might get questions like, how can data help improve bank services? This concept gives you a perfect answer. As a future bank manager, you'll need to use analytics to make decisions like, which branch to open next? Who is likely to default on loans? How to improve customer satisfaction? In group discussions, if the topic is on role of data in business, mention scope of analytics in banking, finance, and operations. Awesome! Let's dive into the topic. 1.1.6 Components of Business Analytics. What does components mean? The word components means the main building blocks or parts that make up something. So here we're learning about the main parts of business analytics that work together to analyze data and help in making business decisions. 6 key components of business analytics. 1. Data mining. Digging into data like gold. Simple meaning, just like mining is used to find gold inside mountains. Data mining is about finding hidden patterns or useful info from huge amounts of data. Why it's useful. It helps in detecting frauds, understanding customer behavior, and making better decisions. Real example, banking. A bank can detect credit card frauds by noticing unusual transaction patterns. Techniques used, classification. Grouping data when you already know the categories, like age groups, income. Regression, predicting future trends, like profit or loan defaults. Clustering, grouping without prior knowledge, like finding customer types. Association and sequencing, Understanding what products are bought together, like milk bread, milk too. Text mining. Reading between the text lines. Simple meaning. This is like data mining but for text, like social media posts, emails, reviews, chats, etc. It helps you understand what people are saying or feeling. Real example, bank PO interview tip. Banks can analyze Twitter feedback to know if customers are happy or facing issues with mobile banking apps. Used for understanding customer feedback, improving products or services. Knowing competitor performance. 3. Forecasting, seeing the future, using the past. Simple meaning, forecasting means using past data to predict future events. Real example, retail or banking. A bank can forecast how many people will apply for loans in the next festive season using past festive data. Also used in predicting energy demand, estimating sales for ice creams during summer. 4. Predictive analytics, what's likely to happen. Simple meaning, this is like creating models to predict future behavior or outcomes based on past trends. Real example, banking. Banks use this to predict loan default chances or customer leaving the bank, churn. Also used in credit scoring, predicting machine failure in manufacturing units. 5. Optimization, best use of resources. Simple meaning, it means finding the best way to use resources like money, time, inventory, etc. to get maximum results. Real example, bank manager role. A bank branch manager can optimize cash availability in ATMs so they're never empty and also avoid excess cash sitting idle. Also used in sale price optimization, managing inventory to avoid stockouts. 6. Data visualization, seeing is believing. Simple meaning, this is about showing data in the form of charts, graphs, dashboards, etc. to make it easy to understand. Parts of visualization, visual analysis. Easy for non-technical users, like managers, to explore data. Dashboards and scorecards, used by top executives to see real-time performance. Virtual reality, VR, for simulations and complex scenarios, less used but futuristic. Real example, bank manager's tool. A manager can use a dashboard to check number of new accounts opened, loans approved, or customer complaints in a day/week. Summary and simple points. Data mining, digging deep into data to find patterns. Text mining, it's analyzing text like social media posts to understand feedback. Forecasting, predicting future based on past data. Predictive analytics, equals scoring future chances, like loan default. Optimization, finding best solutions to maximize output. Visualization, presenting data in easy-to-understand visuals. How this helps you in real life and interviews. In SBI PO or IBPS PO interviews, you might be asked, how can analytics help in a bank? You can confidently say, business analytics helps banks in credit scoring, fraud detection, improving customer experience, and forecasting demand using tools like data mining and predictive analytics. In group discussions GD, you can say, banks today are data-driven. They use analytics for decision-making, customer analysis, and risk management, which boosts efficiency and profitability. In your MBA internships or future banking job, understanding these components helps you handle MES reports, make smart decisions using dashboards, work with CRM tools for customer behavior. Let me know when you're ready to go to the next topic. I'm ready with full emojis and Show 117, Types and Techniques of Business Analytics. What does types and techniques mean? Types equals different kinds or categories of analytics. Techniques, the methods or tools used to do that type of analytics. So here, we will learn what kinds of analytics exist and how we do them using different tools. Topic 1.1.7.1, Descriptive Analytics. What is descriptive analytics? Definition, easy version. Descriptive analytics means looking at past data and creating summaries or reports to understand what has already happened in a business. Has simple explanation. It's like preparing a report card of what already happened. How many customers visited? Which branch sold the most loans? What was the total revenue last month? It does not predict the future or tell what to do next. It just tells you what already happened in a clear way. Example, banking style. Let's say you're a bank probationary officer, SBIPO. You want to check how many home loans were given last quarter? Which branch has the highest fixed deposits? How many customer complaints came this month? All this is descriptive analytics. You are describing past events with numbers and charts. How it works? First, we observe past data, like bank records. Then we summarize it with charts or tables. Managers use this to understand what happened and take better decisions next time. Key techniques in descriptive analytics. 1. Data query. Meaning, a data query is like asking a question to a database to get specific information. Example, you ask, how many savings accounts were opened in Mumbai last year? The system gives the answer from the database. Simple. And 2, data dashboards. Meaning, dashboards are visual displays, like speedometers, that show real-time data like charts, graphs, maps, etc. Why it's useful. Bank managers use dashboards to see daily ATM cash status, number of loan applications, performance of employees, so they don't need to check reports again and again. Just open the dashboard and see. Important points remember for exam. Descriptive analytics summarizing past data. It doesn't predict or recommend anything. Data queries and dashboards are key tools used for reporting, performance checking, and decision reviews. Real life and career use. As a bank manager or PO, you'll use dashboards daily to track KPIs like customer growth, loan disbursement, etc. In interviews or group discussions, if asked about analytics, you can say, descriptive analytics helps banks by providing real-time reports and summaries to monitor branch performance and improve customer service. In internships or analytics roles, you may work on Excel or software like Power BI Tableau to create dashboards. This skill is highly valued. Topic, meaning, descriptive analytics summarizes past data to show what happened. Data query, asking questions to database to get specific info. Visual tools showing updated performance stats. Let's go ahead when you're ready for the next topic, predictive analytics. That's where we start seeing the future. Ready for more emojis, banking examples, and simple breakdowns? Just say, next. Examples and banking connections, as always. 1.1 White 7.2, predictive analytics. What does predictive mean? Predictive, to guess or estimate what is likely to happen in the future using current and past data. So, predictive analytics is like using a crystal ball, but instead of magic, we use math, data, and smart techniques to guess the future. Definition. Simple and slightly changed. Predictive analytics uses past and current data with tools like statistics, machine learning, and modeling to predict what could happen next. Simple explanation. Emoji equals magic learning. Imagine you are a bank officer at SBI. You want to know, will this person repay their loan or default? Will this customer open a fixed deposit next month? Is this card transaction real or fraud? You check past behavior, use smart tools, and predict their future actions. That's predictive analytics. What does predictive analytics do? Looks at past data, finds patterns in how customers behaved, builds models using tech tools, predicts future outcomes like fraud risk, customer churn, or sales growth. Hack example banking style. As an SBIPO, you may use predictive analytics to predict which customer is most likely to default on a loan based on credit history. Predict who will invest in mutual funds next quarter. Identify fraud by checking unusual transactions. You are making smart guesses to prevent losses and grow business. Perfect for a bank manager. Techniques of predictive analytics. 1. Data mining. What it means: data mining equals digging deep into huge data to find hidden patterns and relationships. Example, non-banking. A big supermarket finds that customers who buy chips often also buy cold drinks, so they give chip coupons to increase soft drink sales too. Example, banking. A bank might notice that customers who recently bought home insurance are more likely to take a home loan, so they'll target them for loan offers. Simulation. What it means. Simulation equals playing out possible future situations on a computer using probability and stats. It helps us see what might happen in different scenarios. Example, banking. Banks use simulations to check what happens if loan default rate increases suddenly. What if interest rates rise sharply? This helps banks prepare for risks and plan better. Key points to remember for exams and interviews. Predictive analytics, making smart guesses about the future using past data. Uses data mining and simulation as major tools. Helps businesses take proactive decisions. Common uses, fraud detection, risk analysis, customer targeting. Real-life use in banking career. In bank PO jobs, you will use predictive models to approve or reject loan applications, predict customer churn, or reduce fraud. In SBI IBPS interviews, or GDs, you can say, predictive analytics in banking helps in risk management, fraud detection, and targeting the right customers for financial products. During internships, if you know even basic predictive tools like Excel, Power BI, or Python, it adds big value to your resume. Quick summary recap. Topic. Explanation. Predictive analytics. Uses past data to predict what might happen in future. Finds patterns in large data sets. Simulation. Tests future scenarios using statistical models. Prescriptive analytics. First, what is prescriptive meaning? Prescriptive, giving advice or recommendations about what to do next. It is like a doctor giving you a prescription after diagnosis. Here, prescriptive analytics tells us, hey, based on the data, this is the best decision you should take. Definition, easy version with small change. Prescriptive analytics helps decision makers by suggesting the best possible actions based on analyzing lots of information and comparing results. Simple explanation in fun way. Imagine you are a bank manager. You already know who your best customers are. Descriptive. Who might take a loan soon? Predictive. Now you have to decide which customer to offer a special loan plan. Which branch should get more staff? Prescriptive analytics will give you advice like send loan offers to customers aged 30 to 40 with a good CIBIL score. Add more staff in the Mumbai branch because it's seeing a customer rush. It tells you what action is best. Points from the text explain simply emojis. 1. Support for better decision making. Helps managers make smarter decisions easily. Makes complex problems simple to handle. Example, if there are 50 possible ways to invest money, prescriptive analytics will find the best 2 to 3 ways. 2. Comparison of outcomes. Checks expected versus actual results. Learns from past actions and improves future decisions. Example, in agriculture, if 2 fertilizers are tested on plants, analytics tells which fertilizer gave the best result. 3. Achieving best outcomes. Goes beyond forecasting, predicting future, to recommending exact action. Focus. Maximize profit, minimize cost, reduce time. Example, a bank using analytics to decide where to open new branches for maximum growth. 4. Optimization techniques. Optimization equals finding the best solution under the given conditions. Stochastic optimization, finding best solution even when uncertainty exists, like economy changes. Example, deciding investment strategy when market conditions are unpredictable. 5. Helps customers in 3 ways. Find best options. When there are too many choices, it shows the best one. Automate routine tasks, like automatically scheduling bank staff shifts. Understand trade-offs, knowing that improving one thing may affect another, e.g., fewer employees equals save money but slower customer service. 6. Difference from descriptive and predictive analytics. Descriptive, what happened? Predictive, what will happen? Prescriptive, what should we do now? Action plan. Example, in airline ticket pricing, Not just knowing sales are low, but adjusting prices to boost bookings. Hashtag real-life examples, short and banking style. Airlines revenue management. Airlines use models to set best ticket prices to maximize revenue. Past data's prescriptive analytics equals perfect pricing. Portfolio models, finance field. In investment, prescriptive models help decide where to invest money to get highest return and minimum risk. Super important for bank officers handling investment services. Retail price markdowns. If clothes are not selling, retail shops use analytics to decide when to give discount, how much discount to give, just like banks decide when to offer loan interest rate cuts. Techniques used in prescriptive analytics. 1. Simulation optimization. Mixes simulation plus optimization. Tries different scenarios to find best possible decision. Example, if you simulate different staffing patterns to find the most efficient one for a branch. 2. Decision analysis. Helps when there are many options and future is uncertain. Uses utility theory equals gives value to each outcome based on risk, profit, and loss. Example, choosing between giving 5 loans to risky customers versus 3 loans to safe customers. Palmer Quick Table. Summary of analytics. What it does, techniques used. Descriptive. What happened? Descriptive stats, data visuals, predictive? What will happen? Regression, forecasting, data mining, prescriptive. What should we do? Optimization models, decision analysis. Why it's important for bank PO, MBA, and real career. As a bank PO, you will often decide loan amounts, risk categories, branch allocations using prescriptive analytics. In SBI IBPS interviews, you can say, prescriptive analytics helps banks decide optimal interest rates, customer targeting, and risk mitigation strategies. In internships jobs, knowing basics of simulation models, optimization will make you shine brighter than others. Final short summary recap. Key point. Easy meaning. Prescriptive analytics tells you the best action to take. Techniques, simulation optimization, decision analysis. Real-life use, airlines pricing, bank loan decisions, investment choices. Interview tip, talk about how prescriptive models help in smarter banking decisions. You're doing excellent progress. Shall we move to the next topic? Just send the next heading you want explained. Waiting for your next command to continue. 1.1.8 Tools of Business Analytics. Before starting, what is Tools of Business Analytics? Tools here simply means software or programs that help businesses to analyze data and make smart decisions, like how a carpenter uses a hammer and a doctor uses a stethoscope. A business analyst uses tools like Excel, SAS, Art to do their work smartly. Explanation in very simple words. Business analytics is growing fast. Business analytics is becoming super important today. So many software tools are now available in the market to help companies make better decisions. Examples of tools, simple ones like Excel, medium-level ones like SPSS, big, heavy ones like SAS, SAP, Oracle, open-source free ones like R and Weka. Even companies make their own special tools sometimes for their own needs. List of 8 most popular business analytics tools. 1. MS Excel. Excel is like your best friend in business analytics. Even if you do complex work on other software, you still use Excel to show reports and dashboards. It can handle tables up to 1 million rows. Very powerful and flexible. Example, in a bank, if you are an assistant manager, you can use Excel to prepare loan performance reports or customer analysis dashboards quickly for your boss. Zephyr 2. SAS is very popular in India for analytics. It can do data management, storing and organizing, and advanced analytics, deep analysis, but it is a bit expensive. Example, big banks like SBI use SAS to analyze credit risk of loan applicants. 3. SPSS Modeler, earlier called Clementine, owned by IBM. SPSS Modeler is super easy to use with a simple click-and-do system. No need for heavy programming skills. Example, in banking, SPSS can help you predict which customers might take personal loans based on past data. 4. Salford Systems. Salford Systems offers easy and quick predictive analytics tools, very user-friendly and simple to learn. Example, a retail bank can use Salford Systems to predict which customers are about to leave the bank. Churn analysis. 5. KXN focuses on automatic analytics, meaning it does a lot of work itself, very fast and handles huge data easily. But sometimes it's hard to understand the how behind the results, works like a black box. Example, if a bank is handling millions of credit card customers, KXN can quickly predict spending patterns. 6. MATLAB, developed by MathWorks. MATLAB helps with complex math work, like matrix calculations, plotting graphs, running algorithms. Paid software, but free alternatives like Octave and Scilab exist. Example, an investment bank can use MATLAB to build models for predicting stock prices. A7R. R is a programming language specially made for statistics and data visualization, free and open source. It is a little hard at first because you have to do coding, but GUIs, graphical interfaces, make it easier. Example, in your job as a bank PO, if you want to analyze loan defaulters' trends, you can use R. Key points to remember. Business analytics needs many different tools depending on complexity and type of work. MS Excel is the most common and must-know tool for everyone. Big companies use heavy tools like SAS, SPSS, MATLAB. Free tools like R are also very powerful if you learn them. Tools make work faster, more accurate, and easier. Summary: tools of business analytics equals software used for data analysis and decision-making. Excel is your best friend, but SAS, SPSS, MATLAB are important for heavy tasks. Some tools are paid, like SAS, MATLAB, and some are free, like R. Each tool has its own strength depending on the business need. How it helps you in banking career. Bank PO Manager. As a bank PO manager, you will handle a lot of customer data, loan data, risk reports, etc. You must know how to use Excel and at least basic analytics tools like SPSS or R. In interviews and group discussions, they might ask, which tools would you use to analyze branch performance? How would you make a report for customer loan defaults? Knowledge of business analytics tools will make you shine compared to other candidates. Even in normal MBA jobs, good Excel and basic analytics knowledge is highly valued. Tax simple example, bank-related. Imagine you're a bank officer in SBI. Your manager tells you, hey, can you check last year's savings account opening trends and make a report? You will open the data in Excel, use simple charts, maybe a pivot table, and prepare a beautiful report. If the manager asks for deeper trends, you might use PSS or R to predict future account openings. Conclusion: learning these tools is like sharpening your sword before the real war of interviews and banking work. Would you like me to also give a HashShares 1.19 Business Analytics Process? What does process mean here? A process means a step-by-step flow of how business analytics is done, from identifying a problem, to solving it, to improving the business. Think of it like a recipe. You follow steps one by one to cook up smart business decisions. First, 7 easy steps of business analytics process. Step 1, define the business need. What's the problem? Meaning, first, we must clearly understand what the business is trying to improve or solve. Maybe increasing profits, reducing fraud, or improving customer service. Key questions to ask. What is the problem? What data do we already have? Is our data enough to solve this problem? Example, imagine you're a bank manager and fewer people are taking home loans. So you define the business need. Why are home loan applications going down? Step 2, explore the data. Meaning, clean the data. Remove junk, correct mistakes, fill missing values, and check for weird values, outliers. Use graphs, like time series and scatter plots to explore patterns. You also use mean, median, mode, standard deviation to check spread, visualization tools like Excel, Tableau, etc. Example, in the bank loan case, check customer income, credit score, age, etc. You may notice most rejected applicants are under 25. Maybe age matters. Step 3, analyze the data. Meaning, apply statistics to understand what factors impact the goal. Use tools like correlation to see how two things are related, hypothesis testing, simple regression to predict. Example, use regression to see if higher income really leads to better loan approval chances. Step 4, predict what may happen next. Meaning, build models to predict future events. Use predictive tools like decision trees, neural networks, logistic regression. Example, predict if a customer is likely to repay the loan or not. You'll then offer loans to only the safe customers, reducing risk. Step 5, optimize. Choose the best solution. Meaning, now test different solutions. What if we increase interest rates by 1%? What happens? Choose the solution that gives best results with least risk and is aligned with company goals. Example, try giving loans to only customers with salary $30,000. Test if that reduces loan defaults. Step 6, make decision and measure results. Meaning, take action based on your model and track if it worked. Wait for a few weeks, months, and check the outcome. Example, after offering loans only to good credit score customers, check. Did loan recovery improve? Did profits go up? Step 7, update the system with the results. Meaning, enter the results and learning into your system database so that next time your model becomes smarter. Check. Did the action work? What can we do better? What's the ROI, return on investment? Example, if strategy worked, your model now knows high salaries, high credit score equals best loan customers. Use it next time. Summary table. Step, what happens? Example, 1, define, understand problem, fewer loans taken. 2, explore, cleans, visualize data, age, income patterns. 3, analyze, find related factors, credit score matters. 4, predict, use models, predict good bad loan takers. 5, optimize, choose best option, offer to high score customers. 6, decide, take action, change policy. 7, update, learn and save result, improve system. How this helps you as future bank PO or manager. You will be able to make better lending decisions based on data. You can reduce NPA, non-performing assets, using prediction models. In SBI PO Interview GD, if asked about data usage in banking, you can explain this 7-step process with confidence. Real-world banking uses business analytics daily for fraud detection, credit scoring, customer targeting, etc. Shush, quick motivation boost to keep going. You're not just studying theory, you're learning to take smart decisions like real leaders. Each step you master now will help you in Bank PO exams, MBA jobs, and future leadership roles in banks and companies. So stay consistent. Your dream role as assistant manager or SBI PO is not far. Ready for your next topic? Role of business analyst? Just send it in. Topic 1.10, Role of a business analyst. Module 1, Business Analytics. Let's first understand what role means. Role simply means the duties or responsibilities a person has in a particular job or position. So here we are learning what a business analyst, BA, does in a business environment. Who is a business analyst? A business analyst is like a bridge between the business team, who know what they want, and the technical team, who build the solution. Their main aim is to find out what the business needs, analyze the data, and suggest the best tech-based solutions that save time and money. Main roles of a business analyst, easy and emoji-filled. 1, assisting with the business case. The BA helps in preparing the business case, which answers, why should we do this project? Will it give good benefits? Is it worth the cost? Example, like in a bank, if a BA wants to bring a new mobile app feature, he checks, will it increase customer satisfaction or save operational time? 2, planning and monitoring. The BA plans how to gather information and how the analysis will be done, and keeps an eye on the progress. Example, imagine you're planning a loan product for farmers. The BA will plan how to collect data on farmer needs and monitor if the team is following the steps correctly. Eliciting requirements. Eliciting means asking and gathering. The BA talks to stakeholders, managers, users, clients to collect all the requirements. Example, like asking bank employees and customers, what features do you want in the new ATM card? 4. Organizing requirements. Once all the requirements are gathered, the BA arranges them properly, clear, neat, and understandable for all teams. Example, if 50 things are asked for in a new net banking system, the BA groups them as login features, payment features, security features, etc. 5. Translating and simplifying requirements. Many times, business users speak in business language and tech teams speak in technical terms. The BA acts as a translator between both. Example, a branch manager may say, we want quicker customer KYC. The BA translates this into auto-upload documents using OCR in the app. 6. Requirements management and communication. After writing the requirements, the BA manages them well and keeps everyone updated about changes. Example, if a bank decides to add a new feature in the mobile app, the BA informs the tech team and updates the requirement list. Requirements analysis. The BA checks if the requirements are useful, possible, and match with business goals. Example, if someone asks for a feature that costs too much but adds no value, the BA advises to drop it. Other important duties of a business analyst: helps design or check test cases to ensure the solution works properly, manages process change requests when something in the project needs to change, controls the scope, what should be included, excluded, installation, and final launch of the project. Role of business analyst. Emoji hint. Builds business case, plans and monitors, gathers requirements, organizes requirements, translates requirements, manages communication, analyzes requirements. How it helps in real life or SBI PO and MBA interviews. In bank PO interviews, they might ask, what does a business analyst do? You can answer smartly now with real-life banking examples. If you become an assistant manager in a bank, you'll often act like a BA, deciding what tech changes to suggest to improve services. During group discussions, if the topic is around banking innovation or digital transformation, use your BA knowledge to shine. In internships or jobs, this helps you communicate clearly with technical teams, managers, and customers alike. Short motivation for you. You've come so far, and you're learning like a real pro. Remember, each concept you learn now is a step closer to your dream job in banking or management. Stay focused, stay curious, and you'll crack SBI PO, MBA exams, and shine in interviews like a star. Topic 1.1.11, Role of a Data Scientist. Module 1, Business Analytics. What does role of data scientist mean? Role means the duties, responsibilities, and activities a data scientist performs at work. A data scientist is like a detective for data. They find hidden patterns, make smart predictions, and create tools to help the company take better decisions using data. Who is a data scientist? A data scientist is a data expert who collects data from different sources, cleans and organizes it, finds useful patterns, creates smart tools like AI, helps improve business performance. In short, they turn raw data into smart decisions. Roles and responsibilities of a data scientist explained with emojis and examples. 1. Selecting features and optimizing classifiers using machine learning. They pick the most useful data points, called features, and use machine learning models to make accurate predictions. Example, in a bank, a data scientist selects customer income, age, credit score, etc. to predict loan repayment chances using ML models. 2. Data mining using advanced methods. They dig deep into large data sets to discover trends, patterns, and hidden insights. Example, A bank's data scientist finds that people with multiple accounts are more loyal customers, a valuable insight. 3. Using third-party data sources. If company data is not enough, they collect data from external sources like market trends, weather, social media, etc. Example, for farmers' loan risk, a data scientist uses rainfall prediction data from a weather website. 4. Enhancing data collection systems. They help improve how data is collected so that it becomes more useful for analytics. Example, if a bank app is missing user location data, the data scientist may recommend adding GPS data to give location-based offers. 5. Cleaning and verifying data. Before using data, it must be cleaned, remove errors, duplicates, and verified. Is it correct and reliable? Example, if a customer has 2 different addresses, the data scientist confirms the correct one before analysis. 6. Doing ad hoc analysis and presenting clearly. They do quick, ad hoc analysis when the company needs urgent answers and present it in an easy-to-understand way. Example, if a bank wants to know why loan approvals dropped last month, the data scientist gives a quick report with reasons and charts. 7. Creating automated anomaly detection systems. They build systems that automatically detect problems or unusual behavior in the data. Example, if a bank customer suddenly spends 10x more than usual, the system alerts fraud team. This is built by a data scientist. Summary table. Easy to remember. Role of data scientist. Emoji hint. Select and optimize machine learning models. Data mining SHA. Use external data. Improve data collection. Clean and verify data. Quick analysis and clear presentation. Detect anomalies automatically. Why it's important for your career. SBI PO, MBA, banking roles. In bank PO interviews, if asked about technology in banking, you can explain how data scientists prevent fraud, improve customer targeting, and help make better loan decisions. As a future assistant manager or manager, you might work with data teams or even lead projects involving data analysis. In group discussions, when discussing AI or big data, you'll have a strong point of view with real-life banking examples. In internships or job roles, you might work closely with data scientists, so understanding their role gives you a career advantage. Example for SBI for OTI PO type interview Q&A. Q. How does a data scientist help in the banking sector? A data scientist helps the bank by using data to predict loan defaults, detect fraud, segment customers for better services, and automate alerts using AI. Mini motivation for you today. You're doing a fantastic job learning these concepts step by step. Remember, the more you learn now, the more confidently you'll answer in interviews, perform in your job, and lead projects like a pro. Stay consistent and excited. You're on your way to becoming a future banking leader. Topic 1.112 Advantages of Business Analytics. Module 1 Introduction to Business Analytics. What does advantages of business analytics mean? Advantages means the benefits, positive outcomes, or reasons why something is useful. So this topic tells us why business analytics BA is valuable and important for any business, especially banks, companies, and organizations. Business analytics equals using data plus technology plus smart thinking to make better decisions. Now let's understand each advantage one by one with emojis, examples, and easy words. 1. Improving the decision-making process, quality, and relevance. Business analytics helps managers make better decisions by giving them the right information at the right time. Example, a bank officer can decide whether to approve a loan based on the customer's full credit history, income trends, and risk level using analytics. 2. Speeding up the decision-making process. With real-time data and dashboards, managers don't have to wait. Decisions can be made faster. Example, SBI uses BA to instantly detect fraud and block suspicious transactions without delays. 3. Better alignment with strategy. BA makes sure all decisions and actions are connected with the main goals of the organization. Example: if a bank wants to focus on youth customers, analytics can help target students and young professionals effectively. 4. Realizing cost efficiency. By reducing waste, avoiding wrong decisions, and automating tasks, BA helps in saving money. Example: banks use BA to cut unnecessary branch expenses by knowing which branches are underperforming. 5. Responding to user needs for timely data. Business users need data on time to make quick moves. BA provides fast access to accurate data. Example: if a regional manager wants to know last month's savings account openings, BA tools show it in seconds. 6. Improving competitiveness. BA gives an edge over competitors by making smarter, quicker, and more effective moves. Example: HDFC Bank uses BA to launch offers before competitors based on customer behavior prediction. 7. Producing a single, unified view of enterprise information. BA brings all data from departments, HR, finance, sales, together in one place. No confusion, no duplicates. Example: a branch manager can see staff attendance, customer feedback, and sales data all in one dashboard. 8. Synchronizing financial and operational strategy. BA helps to match the company's financial goals with daily operations, making sure both move in the same direction. Example: a bank uses analytics to ensure their cost reduction plan doesn't affect customer service quality. 9. Increase revenues. By analyzing customer preferences, improving products, and targeting better, companies can earn more. Example: a bank analyzes card usage and offers premium cards to high-spending customers to increase profit. 10. Sharing information with a wider audience. BA tools allow data sharing across departments or with external partners, improving teamwork and decision-making. Example: head office of a bank can share real-time data with all branch managers, keeping everyone informed. Bara easy summary for quick revision. Advantage emoji hint: better decisions, faster decisions, aligned with strategy, saves money, timely access to data, stronger competition edge, one view for the whole business, financial plus operational match, increases incomes, data shared easily, how it helps you in bank PO, interviews, and real jobs. In bank PO interviews, if they ask about tech and banking or data usage, you can explain how business analytics helps banks grow, save costs, and serve customers better. In group discussions, BA is a hot topic. You can confidently speak about how it boosts decision-making, increases revenue, etc. In future jobs as bank manager, you'll use dashboards, performance reports, and customer analytics, so understanding these benefits helps you make strong decisions. Interview example question. Q. Why is business analytics important for banks? A. It helps in faster decision-making, detecting frauds, targeting the right customers, saving operational costs, and increasing overall revenue. Mini motivation to keep you going. You've made amazing progress today. Each topic you understand is a step toward your dream career in banking. Keep up this momentum. You're building skills, confidence, and knowledge that will shine in exams, interviews, and beyond. Topic 1.1.13: Application Areas of Business Analytics. What does application areas mean? Application areas means where and how business analytics (BA) is used in real-life industries like finance, marketing, HR, etc., to make smart decisions based on data. Now, let's explore each area with simple words, cool examples, and lots of emojis. Backbone of BA usage. Business analytics is super useful in finance because this field depends heavily on numbers, patterns, and predictions. Example: a bank has data on stock prices from the past 5 years. By analyzing this data, the bank can predict whether to sell or keep a stock for its clients. Key uses: investment banking, portfolio management, budgeting, forecasting future financial trends. In bank PO interviews work, you'll be expected to know how data helps in giving loan approvals, fraud detection, or investment planning. This is all done using BA. Marketing. Know your customer better. In marketing, BA helps companies understand customer behavior, buying habits, and what ads work best. Example: a clothing brand uses BA to check what colors customers buy most during festivals and makes more stock of that in advance. Key uses: identifying target audience, trend analysis, forecasting demand, personalized advertising. Bank Officer Link: understanding how marketing impacts loan products or new schemes can help in customer targeting in banks too. 3. Human Resource HR: hire right, retain better. HR teams use BA to improve hiring and reduce employee quitting, attrition. Example: a bank HR team notices that people who stay more than 5 years have certain education levels. Now they start hiring people with similar traits. Key uses: predicting attrition, selecting high performers, diversity analysis. Real-world bankroll: as a manager, you can use BA to build a better team and retain top talent. 4. Customer Relationship Management, CRM, make customers happy. BA helps companies analyze customer feedback, preferences, and service ratings to improve relations. Example: a bank wants to improve services in rural areas. With BA, they analyze what those customers need: loans, ATM access, etc. Key uses: analyzing customer data, personalized service boosting satisfaction ratings. Bank example: CRM in banks uses BA to suggest products like credit cards or FDs based on a customer's income and spending. 5. Manufacturing, improve productivity. In manufacturing, BA helps to track machine performance, stock levels, and risks. Example: a factory wants to know if an old machine should be repaired or replaced. BA tells whether fixing it is more costly than buying a new one. Key uses: supply chain management, inventory tracking, risk assessment. Bank relevance: even banks deal with vendors or office equipment. BA helps manage resources wisely. 6. Credit card companies, know your spending habits. BA here helps analyze customers' spending trends, lifestyle, and even financial stability. Example: if a customer always buys fitness products, BA suggests a fitness rewards credit card or offers from health brands. Key uses: detect fraud, predict spending habits, improve credit offerings. As a bank officer, understanding customer behavior helps in launching new credit schemes or personalized offers to the right audience. Summary time: easy to remember sector, how BA helps. Finance: predict stocks, plan budgets. Marketing: understand customers and trends. HR: hire better, reduce attrition. CRM: improve customer satisfaction. Manufacturing: better inventory and machine use. Credit cards: target right customers with offers. How this helps you as a future banker or manager. In SBI PO IBPS PO interviews, if they ask, how can business analytics help banks? You'll shine with real examples. In group discussions, you can give practical uses of BA in different departments. As a bank manager, you'll use BA for better decision-making, be it loans, marketing, HR, or CRM. In internships, you can confidently handle data and suggest improvements in the system using BA tools. Mini motivation to keep you going. You're not just reading a textbook, you're building the knowledge of a future bank manager, decision maker, and leader. Keep learning, one concept at a time. The finish line is waiting with a smile and success. Let's move on to your next topic whenever you're ready.